Here tonight, California wildlife officials approved a plan crafted by the Catalina Island Conservancy to eradicate Catalina Island's mule deer population using sharpshooters. The Conservancy owns and protects 88% of Catalina Island, and it says that the non-native deer's decimating native plants, eroding soil, and increasing wildfire risk. The state approved its plan to kill all the mule deer over the next several years and feed the meat to endangered condors. They estimate there are about 800 to 2,000 deer on the island. But many people oppose a full eradication, including advocacy group Howl for Wildlife. The founder told me they don't think the Conservancy has an accurate count of the deer there, and they're pushing for strategic hunting to manage the population.
What they've had is a hunting program that has kept the population stable. So what you would do is then you come up with a program that says this is how many deer we need to take every year. This is how, then you look at the sex of the deer that are being taken. So to reduce a population, you have to take more does. So a higher percentage of the tags that are given out for hunters, they needed to be doe only tags. And if you did that year after year after year, you would reduce the population. I care because I give value to these mule deer, right? Especially when we are, and I think the best way to understand it is there's two options. We have eradication, which is just waste. It's come in, you're killing deer. That's it.
Whitwam argues that grazing is good for wildfire prevention and that the Conservancy is ignoring other invasive species like bison. He lays out all his research in a documentary now on YouTube called Killing Catalina. I reached out to the Conservancy about the proposed hunting compromise, and I'm still working to get their take on it. I also reached out to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, which issued a restoration management permit for the eradication. A representative with CDFW told me in part that they did so to authorize habitat restoration activities in accordance with applicable laws and permit conditions. They said state law allows such permits only for projects that restore native plants, wildlife, or habitat, and that would result in a substantial net benefit to native species or their habitats and ecosystems.